Hi everyone. Welcome to The Old Gal and the Guitar. Hi, I'm Kathy, and I think you're all beautiful souls. So thank you for joining me. Let's lift our vibration. Um, I posted, I posted on my posts that I wasn't going to be on much. I apologize for not being on much, but the reason for that is because I kind of got wobbly and I fell backwards the other day, and the first thing I hit was my coccyx, as my father used to say. I should say it was, but it's really just the tailbone that we have no reason really for, but boy does it hurt when you fall down on it, and it's still sore. So you might see me wince, and I'm sorry for that, not to make you feel bad for watching this. What did I want to tell you? I wanted to tell you how I found something new when I was a young teen playing guitar. There was no such thing as this that I'm aware of. I ordered this. You can take these little dots off and you can put them on your guitar, and it'll show you what note is right there, rather than leaving your fret empty like I prefer to do, because I don't want to put little notes on my guitar. But it does help. Like I'll forget a note every once in a while, and it tells you exactly on this thing what note it is. So you don't even have to take it off and put it on your guitar. But if you want to, you go right ahead and do that. This shows you at the top the different strings. So I'm assuming you would put it above your top fret, your bar there, and then you just go down and it tells you, what the notes are on your frets. This tells you all the sharps and flats as well. So that's a nice little handy thing that I would recommend to anybody learning guitar and picking it up. I'm going to start with something I've been working on for a couple of weeks. It's not that big of a piece, it really isn't. But it's something my teacher developed, and I want people to see it. My teacher, David Robin, it's not a song, but it sounds like it could be at one point. Now, I'm going to show you something interesting. Oops, sorry. Not the palm of my hand, but this is the, I'm trying to show you the guitar as much as I can. Okay, so what you do with this one is this last string here is the E note, but you turn it down, which I have done already, to a D. It gives it a Cajun sound. So see, it's a D. See, it's similar to the D 2 strings away, just an octave lower. So you start with bending the note, the D. And then you go to the majority of the piece, which is a great exercise, up and down the frets. My guitar is sliding off my lap here. So it's really more for an exercise of how do I go up and down the fret. And it's a great song for that. And of course you can put your own beat into it to make it sound more Cajun. But that's basically what you do there. Now that was a lot of fun. Very loud, but a lot of fun. And I'm just going to hopefully change my D back to an E. See, it's not there yet. Getting close. Doing here is the trick to tuning your guitar is if you start at the E, you can then hit the 5th fret, and then it should be close to what the next string up is. It still sounds a little loud off. There we go. And then when you go to the next string, you hit the 5th. And it should be similar to the string after that, and so on. Except there's a trick here. They want to fool you. See? That doesn't work. So this 3rd string from the bottom is the next string, is the 2nd string. And then you go to the 2nd string, you're back up at the 5th fret, and that's your E. So that's your in tune guitar. So how is your week going? Anything fun and exciting going on with you? What's the best thing that you saw this week, or that you helped with this week, or anybody helped you with? It would be nice to hear that. Put it in the comments below. Also, while you're at it, hit subscribe, and I never know where it is on these things. Subscribe and like, the like button, and that'll be very helpful to get these guitar lessons that I'm getting out there, my struggles out there, so people don't feel so bad about it, right? And leaving a comment helps a lot, 7 words or less. Now, when I fell, I also hit my elbow on the good hand, on the good elbow. My other elbow, I fell in an airport and really cracked it. So I had to get surgery and everything. Isn't that fun? I don't know what to tell you, but I'd like to think that experience is over, but this hurts like that did, but it didn't swell up like this did. You don't look in to see my ailments, but I talk about them because some people will be experiencing them at my age, or older, or younger. So let's keep talking about it. I have my lesson tomorrow for my voice. Oh, this is the fun exercise that I started with that I still don't have. It's just it's supposed to help you expand your breath. And you do that by expanding your diaphragm and breathing in, expanding, and breathing out, exhaling, which is supposed to sustain the notes and the sound of the notes. So the week that I went, I couldn't go last week because that's when I fell down. The week that I went, he had me do these exercises, which are traditional vocalese. So, but it's supposed to help with you sustaining the breath that you've breathed in and breathed out. So you start by humming. Easy, right? You bring it up into this mask here. This is what they call the singing mask. And what's great about that is if you have any sinus problems, it shakes it loose. See what music does for you? Anyway, it shakes it loose, and then, but he added this other exercise, which I remember, and I was never good at it, but we'll try. Now you should be feeling the tingling right here from the humming. Then you add, and as you can see, I can't get past that, because what you're supposed to be able to do is with your breath and your diaphragm is push it out so you continue the See, you're not supposed to stop there. It's supposed to be one through. It's not working. Okay, everybody, let's try it. Still don't have one fluid motion with it. But I'll keep trying. That's what you have to do, is just keep trying. Eventually, it'll kick in, and that'll help you support your notes. Another thing I learned is if you're working with your chest voice, which I do a lot, is when you get to the upper range, it might help to make sure that the vowels are placed with a wide open mouth and placed toward the back. So and you just keep going and you keep practicing, and eventually you're where you want to be. Hopefully soon I'll learn to, I had this down when we were living outside of New York. I took the voice lessons every day, and I think I told you I was up to 4 octaves, not anymore. But one of the things I have a problem with is switching from chest voice to head voice. Head voice, you sing up here. No, that wasn't even my chest, my head voice. That is my head voice. It goes up in here. And some people in my early days of singing, way back when I was in 4th and 5th grade, would say you're going into falsetto. But now it's known as the head voice because you're bringing it from your chest up to here. And the natural problem, don't worry if this happens to you, because it happens to me, there is a break between your chest and your head voice. And what I found is if I push my chest voice too high, then I can't find that break to do the head voice. So the trick is finding out where you are so you can easily break. Now, a lot of singers today use both chest and head, and they've gotten so good at their break that you don't know when they switched over to head voice. And that's my goal, to be back there. Oh, joke time. This is the best time of the week. Right? Right? Let's see. Oh, okay. I kept wondering why the baseball was getting bigger. Then it hit me. Bum, 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 bum. Why does the leopard find it so hard to hide? Because he's spotted. One more. If you can't get the clown, then go for the juggler. And that's it. That's it for the jokes. Oh no, you're thinking, oh, she is so weird liking those jokes. I kind of am. There is something I want to talk about, which is being kind to each other. Doesn't take much. It really doesn't take much. But boy, does it lift the vibration of all of us. And we need that right now. Trust me, we need it. So I want you to have a good few days. I hope to be back here next week, assuming I'm all healed. And I want you to really take care of yourselves and those around you. Thank you. Have a great day.